Going on with y'all, man? So I want to come holler at y'all about my trip to Jamaica as a black man. It was very interesting. So let's get into it. So I'm in a group full of 15 white people. Don't feel like this is some racist BS because it is what it is. That's what they are. They're white. I'm black. Okay. My whole life, I've been the only black person in my friend group going to events with them and without them. Everywhere I go, it's just where I live. I'm the only black one. So we go to Jamaica and I am a lonely chocolate chip in a bag full of marshmallows on this trip. We hop on the airplane. We go on the airplane. I drink enough liquor to put down a small village because I'm nervous about the landing on airplanes. Not so much the takeoff, but the landing, bro. I just don't want to be road pizza on that runway. So, something to take the edge off, something to make me a little less anxious. So I had me a couple shots, about 7 to be precise. So we get off the airplane. They're like, welcome to Jamaica. And the sunlight comes through. All I see is palm trees and a whole bunch of happy Jamaicans. They over here trying to sell me some Jamaican rum. I was like, I'll take 2 bottles, please. Another lady inside the airport sold me a Jamaican hat for like $30 with some dreadlocks. I was like, I don't have a single hair on my head. I'll take one of those and see what it's like to have hair for a couple hours. Let's get it, because your boy turned. All right. I smell weed in the air. I'm like, honey, I'm home. I'm about to get it popping. I'm about to turn Jamaica upside down, okay? I'm about to go crazy. So, we hop on the bus. We hop on this bus. Our Jamaican bus driver is whipping it. Like, not like American whipping it, like Jamaican whipping it. On these narrow-ass roads, we going around cliffs. My boy flying, just swinging that hoe, just cutting it. Jamaica has some of the best drivers in the world, okay? Don't at me. Matter of fact, at me. There ain't no country touching Jamaicans drivers because he was handling these narrow situations with ease. Like, he wasn't even sweating. He just out here just bumble a clot. just whip, fuck your mother. just whipping it, cursing people out, just going crazy. I was like, this is the Jamaican experience I've always wanted. Mind you, everybody I came with on this trip is white. I'm a lonely chocolate chip amongst a bag of marshmallows. It ain't racist. It's always been that way. Most of my friends are white. White people vibe with me, so I vibe with them, and it's just how it turned out, But yeah, so everybody nervous, right? Because this bus ride is an hour and a half long. So we are seeing houses that look like sheds with metal roofs on them. We are seeing windows with no glass. They don't even got doors. They got curtains. So it was like a real big shell shock. We're seeing like machine guns and stuff. And like the white people on my bus was tweaking. They were like, what if the bus breaks down? I'm over here like, if the bus breaks down, I'm getting me some Jamaican curry somewhere, and I'm gonna find my way to the resort because that's where we stayed. So I was like, or at least the airport, I ain't gonna be shit out of luck. I'm gonna just pick up the accent as I go and make my way. But yeah, so we keep going. And towards the end of the drive, the sun goes down, bro. The sun goes down. Jamaica don't got street lights out like that. Like, how like in commonly populated areas, they have a whole bunch of street lights. Well, in Jamaica, they don't have that. They have like these tiny light bulbs that look like they belong in your living room. It was wild because they weren't lighting dick up. Excuse my language. Like, they were not doing a good job of lighting up the sidewalks or the streets. But the people from Jamaica were used to it because they're from there, right? So all you see is just a whole bunch of black people on either side of the street. So you got to think, this is normal in Jamaica, but we're from America, right? So white people, black people, it don't matter. When you see a whole bunch of black people segregating on either side in America, that means something might pop off. In Jamaica, that's just a casual, Thursday night to them. So, everybody on the bus besides me is out here sweating because, I'm over here like, hey, I'm going to be the last one to get robbed if this bus do break down, at this point. So I'm like, hey, I'm Gucci for real. So we get to the resort eventually, no disrespect to Jamaica. Everybody I met on this island was dope. But we get to the resort. And so we get to the resort, to the front door, And the floors of this resort were all marble, and it goes all the way down for every single hotel room, all the main common areas. Anywhere you walk, it is like this really nice shiny marble floor. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. And so I get there, right? And so we got there like really late. I get there, I go to sleep, I wake up. So we start participating in the tourist attractions and the activities. And I look around and I'm like, where the black people at, right? And they laughing, right? The people I came with are laughing because they're like, oh, I don't know. That is kind of strange. I was expecting more black people because we're in Jamaica, right? And then we realized that, you know, a lot of the people that came to Jamaica to this resort, because we went to one of the top and most expensive resorts on the island, a lot of the people that came here aren't black. You know, they're white and from not only from America, they're from other countries. So I had no idea. So this entire trip, it was just filled with white people. Not to be racist, because the white people were cool. I was speaking to some dude that was from Austria and another person from Canada and another one from the UK. They were dope. My stay came with an all-inclusive drink package. So I was in the bars and the clubs drinking like a fish for like a week straight. All right, I had to go to AA afterwards. Your boy had the shakes. That's how much I was drinking. I was turning up. I was cutting up every single way. But every bar I went to, I made sure to talk to people, see where they're from. You know, I'm just chopping shit with them. I'm like, wow. And the only black people that were on the resort were the workers. It was mind-blowing. And if you're white, take a black person with you, because they're more likely to give you the hookup if you're black than if you're white. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Or if you seem like a chill dude, like they can read and fill out white people, so they aren't totally unfamiliar with white people. But you know, if you're black, they immediately give you the hookup. Like they're like, hey, what you need? And when they say what you need, they can get you whatever you want. My man was offering me prostitutes, snow. You know what kind of snow I'm talking about. Ganja, y'all already know, your boy copped, and a couple of other things. I was like, bro, all I need is a ganja. Everything else you can keep, all right? But if you need something in Jamaica, they will get it to you, whether it is drugs, alcohol that you don't see, women, men, whatever you into. Whatever you into, you can have on that resort. It was a dope experience. I ain't gonna lie. I was so appreciative at the end though, because you do get kind of tired of drinking Jamaican rum and eating Jamaican food and Jamaican rice. And, you know, you really appreciate modern day heating and air, you know, in the US when you come back. But it was a dope experience. I ain't gonna lie. You know, your boy was drinking out of coconuts. I was on the beach. The beach was great. And yeah, man, they weren't too pushy. You know, I went to the DR this year, and the faculty and the salespeople are way more pushy in the DR than they are in Jamaica. But yeah, that's my story about how I went to Jamaica and thought that I was going to be around a whole bunch of black people for once in my life. And that turned out to be the exact opposite. But I just thought it was really funny. I did enjoy myself. There's nothing wrong with being around a whole bunch of white people in Jamaica. It just was funny to me that, like, there were no black people. Like, I was really hyped to be around a whole bunch of black people and to get my friends to see kind of how I feel. But yeah, man, that's my story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Next time I go to Jamaica, definitely, you know, splitting it up between the resort and probably going to go to some mansion or Airbnb or, you know, whatever I can get my hands on. My trip in total was about 3.5 bands for 7-8 days. It's pretty decent. It was all inclusive. I didn't have to pay for jack besides the souvenirs. So yeah, it was pretty dope. But that's my story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Till next time, peace.